Adam Brooks is claimed off waivers by the Winnipeg Jets. The Winnipeg native joins his hometown. Andrew Copp's return timetable, Cole Perfetti, and what is his actual injury, and when will Nik Ehlers return? All this right now on Hot Garbage Sports. So who is Adam Brooks, the newest addition to the Winnipeg Jets? Adam Brooks is a 25-year-old player native to Winnipeg, Manitoba. He's a 4th-round draft pick in the NHL back in 2016 by the Toronto Maple Leafs. Brooks has struggled to find his footing in the NHL. He gets a little bit of a start, meaning he gets 4 to 8 games in the NHL before he's sent back, and he's been unable to stick with a big club. This is now his 4th NHL team, and he's only 25 years old. Brooks played 19 games for the Toronto Maple Leafs in his time over there, spent most of it in the AHL. He was sent down off waivers, claimed by the Montreal Canadiens, sent off waivers, claimed by the Vegas Golden Knights, and now he has been picked up again by the Toronto Maple Leafs and yet again to the Winnipeg Jets. Adam Brooks continues to be picked up because he is a speedy forward. He's got some amazing skating ability. Brooks is no slouch when it comes to the skating department, and Coach Ryan D has said this many times. If you can skate really well, the rest of the game tends to fall in place. So scouts give a lot of time to players who can skate and perform at a skill level like Brooks can. It's also important to note that Brooks came with a very interesting pedigree as an overager in the WHL, meaning past or post his NHL draft period, because he played all 5 years in the dub. He was able to put up 120 points as a 19-year-old and 130 points as a 20-year-old. He's a little bit on the older end of the spectrum putting that in. There were no big gangbuster moments from him as a 16 or 17-year-old, which is why his draft stock was only in the 4th round. But at age 18, he found his point per game production in the dub, and then he was 2 points per game roughly, or just under it, in the WHL with 120 and 130 points. So this guy has a pedigree, and he has the ability to put the puck in the net, and he also has shown that he is a bit of a late bloomer, but the skill cap is there, the talent is there. What are the Winnipeg Jets going to do with him? The Winnipeg Jets are using him to fill the holes that are being left by injury. More of the Manitoba Moose players are going to have to come up right now. Cole Perfetti, unfortunately, is going to be out for an extended period of time. We'll talk about Cole in a second, but Adam Brooks is going to be used on the 4th line or as a depth piece for the Winnipeg Jets to plug in for the injury-riddled Jets at this point, and he has speed. He's from Winnipeg, and he is going to fit into Dave Lowry's simple get-to-the-net system. So I think this is a really good signing for the Winnipeg Jets. We should be excited, but temper your expectations. The player has yet to find his footing in the NHL. Hopefully he finds it with the Jets, because it's always cool when a Winnipeg player plays in Winnipeg, but we should be expecting 4th-line production and maybe some penalty kill from Brooks because of his speed. And before we get into the injury news and the return of Nik Ehlers, Andrew Copp, and Cole Perfetti, Hot Garbage Sports has signed its first sponsorship deal. Woo-woo! Moving up in the world with a company that I've used many times before. It's called BetUS. For Canadian and US residents, you're able to sportsbook gamble recreationally using our code that we've put here on the screen. If you sign up through Hot Garbage Sports, the link is down below. You get 125% deposit bonus on your first deposit. That means if you load $1, you're getting $225 back. If you load $100, you're getting $225 to make bets on NHL hockey or any sport that you would like. This is unique to Hot Garbage Sports. Our code is HGS, or you can use the link below. It is exclusive for fans of this channel. Games that are being played tonight are Nashville versus Carolina. We'll throw them up on the board here. I've got Carolina beating Nashville. I've got Minnesota upsetting Florida. I've got Dallas coming in over the Chicago Blackhawks. And I've got the Vegas Golden Knights taking out the Los Angeles Kings. Do you think I got it right? If you do or don't, let me know down below in the comments, or join BetUS and make your own predictions. Remember to keep it a game and ensure you are age of majority in your state or province when gambling. So good news for the Winnipeg Jets. Andrew Copp should be returning this Saturday. I have it on good authority, a reasonable source within the Winnipeg Jets staff, that he should be coming back. I got to keep my sources anonymous. Should be coming back, and was concussion-like symptoms. So hopefully Andrew Copp's able to return Saturday. Hopefully Adam Brooks is able to join that lineup, because there's a little bit of bad news on the Cole Perfetti front. It looks like this is going to be a concussion. Again, I can't reveal my source. I can't tell you where it's coming from. This is not from the team. This is rumors and speculation, but they're pretty good. Cole Perfetti is experiencing concussion-like symptoms. Could be a little bit longer. You never know with concussions. The other news is Nik Ehlers, is he nearing return? I do hear that there have been some setbacks in the Nik Ehlers return. We all know he had a bruised or damaged MCL in his knee from that hit, and it is possible that Nik Ehlers may actually end up missing the entire season. We never get the full medical reports, but from what I'm hearing from my source, this could actually be a little bit trickier than they first diagnosed, and that's what happens with knees. So we want Nik Ehlers to return soon, but I'm hearing it could be longer than later, which is bad news for the Winnipeg Jets. So the signing of Brooks couldn't have come at a better time. They need to continue to have depth in. The Winnipeg Jets are on a 2-game winning streak. Hopefully they can keep that going forward this weekend. All right, like, subscribe, join us. Check out these other great Jets videos. Go Jets, go.